Hello, families. My name is Mark Cutler, and I'm Director of Learning in the World at Phillips Academy in Andover, Massachusetts. I'm also an instructor in the Spanish and Interdisciplinary Studies departments, an instructor in outdoor pursuits, a complimentary house counselor in a dorm, a day student advisor, a generally active member of this community for nearly 2 decades, and I'm a Phillips Academy parent. I'm thrilled that you all are considering applying to Phillips Academy, and I hope to see you here soon. I'm going to talk to you today about learning in the world, which in a nutshell is experiential education for global citizenship. You can learn more about what this means and see examples of some of our programming at our website at andover.edu/learning/LITW. So when many people think about learning in the world, they think of our wonderful travel-based opportunities. And I'll tell you today about those and learning that can take place anywhere in the world, wherever we are. So first of all, where in the world are we? You can see on this map that we have programs, that we offer programs on most of the continents and in many countries around the world. You can see the purple programs, the purple tagged programs or locations are places where we've offered programs in the past and where we plan to offer them again. And the tags in green are for programs that we're currently offering in the current year. You'll see most of them are domestic, and we do have one international program in the offerings. And we again, we hope to be back out in international locations soon. We also have programming with affiliates, and these are organizations and schools and partners that offer reciprocal relationships with Phillips Academy so that we both support one another, and we send students to these programs, mostly in Europe, you can see, but some in the US, and we have a partnership in South Africa as well. You can see here a smattering of opportunities that we've offered through PA, faculty, and staff-led programming. So for instance, in Peru, Morocco, China, Germany, Russia, Brazil, Ecuador, Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and other locations around the world. We also offer opportunities through performing in the world, and under this umbrella we have music, theater, and dance. And essentially what performing in the world is, it's an opportunity for young performers to take their performance out into the world, as the name suggests, and perform for audiences and really learn about the professionalism of being a performer. And so many of these programs go to international locations such as Iceland or South Africa or Scotland, but also domestic locations in the US such as San Francisco. These opportunities will cycle every year, and the different departments take turns offering the opportunity to perform in the world. We also offer opportunities through our course of study, our academic program, for students to have intercultural engagement opportunities or field-based and experiential opportunities on campus and nearby. So for instance, through the Art 302 program, Clay and the Ancestral Pot, young people can collaborate with native artisans from the American Southwest who come to campus, and they bring their clay and their wood to fire the pottery, and they teach the students about the iconography and the techniques of traditional clay and pottery. And that's a fascinating opportunity for students to really broaden their horizons. We also have here the history course called Skulls, Angels, and Hourglasses, which is a field-based course in the old burial ground of North Andover, and students there document and help to preserve the record of these 17th century headstones that become part of the town's archives. And then we also have Voices of the Immigrant City, which is the culminating experience in a year-long sequence in the Spanish department, where young people document voices through an ethnographic process of oral history They document voices that become then part of the archives at Lawrence History Center as well, and that helps to preserve the memory of all the people that have lived in the city of Lawrence, the immigrant city. We also have a lot of virtual opportunities that we offer, including this program that we've developed on our own in conjunction with the Sustainability Office, the Community Engagement Office, and the Brace Center for Gender Studies, and as well as partners in Brazil and England. Students came together in this program called A Call to Understanding to discuss the UN Sustainable Development Goal of number 5 of gender equality. And so the students here, through a term-long, a season-long sequence of or series of conversations, really developed a deep understanding of this theme of gender equality and developed action plans for how to be more engaged in their local communities and take these themes to their local communities and help to support global sustainable development. We also have partnerships where we can offer opportunities with our affiliates in the virtual world. And so Envoys offers these virtual summits, about one a month, and on a host of themes that you can see here. These will continue throughout the year, and these have been really popular, not only with our students and adults, but also with young people and adults around the world. Likewise, Global Education Benchmark Group offers these community conversations that are opportunities for young people and adults to get together in virtual spaces where they can munch on these topics of similarly great importance for the global community. We also have access to global speakers. At this point, these are virtual opportunities to invite speakers who are experts in a certain area, and many topics are offered here, and they can come and present virtually to a classroom or to an affinity space or to a group. And we also eventually will have the opportunity to bring people to campus again and to share with us their expertise and engage us in critical dialogue about themes of global importance. We also run programs with our affiliates. We offer these opportunities for young people to go off and explore the world, either abroad or in the US and nearby. So some of the partners that we're working with this year include the names that you see here. And we have other opportunities with these organizations, both locally and or domestically and abroad, and others that offer language and culture immersion too. So frequently asked questions about learning in the world. First, what is learning in the world? Learning in the world, as I said, is experiential education for global citizenship. And really what this means is that young people are developing global competencies and intercultural competencies so that they can become more engaged global citizens. And they can bring these experiences back to the classroom, to the campus, through their residential and community experiences. They can also take skills that they would use in the workplace, for instance. So we're preparing them really for their futures as well. And what are these skills? These skills are perspective taking, articulating ideas, and developing action plans, and actually taking actions. And so really what that does is mean it's a full cycle of inspection and learning and doing, often in teams and working with people across lines of difference. What kinds of programs does Learning in the World offer? We offer all sorts of programs. We offer travel-based opportunities, which can be from a number of days to a few weeks. We also offer the opportunity for students to really deeply immerse themselves, particularly with our affiliates over the summer for 5-6 weeks, as well as school year abroad, which can be a year-long immersion in Spain, France, or Italy. We also have the virtual opportunities that I mentioned, and we're constantly developing new programs and offerings that young people can take advantage of. So how soon can you participate in Learning in the World, and can you participate in more than one Learning in the World program? You can participate as soon as you possibly are available. Most of our programs that are travel-based are offered in March and the summer. And so you can apply to those as soon as we announce them. You can apply for programs as long as you have not received a Phillips Academy diploma. So as long as you're enrolled at the school, you can participate in a program. And you definitely can participate in more than one Learning in the World program. We hope that every student will take advantage of a Learning in the World opportunity. And we see that many students do, in fact, participate in 2 and sometimes 3 of the longer programs, but certainly those other offerings that we have, the academic courses and the sort of one-off programs, the community conversations and the summits, those kinds of things, you can do as many of those as you possibly want. And that helps you really to develop your global citizenship as well, with maybe a little more accessibility. Is there financial aid for Learning in the World? Yes, there absolutely is. And so whatever you're eligible for as a recipient of financial aid, the financial aid office will help to put together a figure for you that then helps to support you for Learning in the World experiences. Not all Learning in the World experiences cost money, though. Some of them, for instance, through the academic program, those are built in and paid for through your tuition. Some of the programs that we offer, such as the virtual summits, we pay for. Learning in the World pays for those. There are other opportunities that come at no expense to the student, either to the family. So definitely try to take advantage of as many of these opportunities as you can. We're really trying to make these much more accessible and appealing to everyone by developing a range of interests, as well as ways in which young people can connect with these programs and opportunities. So why did I join Learning in the World, and what is my favorite aspect of Learning in the World? For me, as a classroom teacher and a Spanish teacher, I mean, I've learned through experience. I mean, I started traveling when I was young, immersing myself in the language and culture of Spain, and then eventually going out to other Spanish-speaking cultures and countries and immersing myself there. And so really for me, it's an opportunity to continue doing that and continue sharing my passion for travel and intercultural engagement, food, and everything like that with young people and colleagues around the world. So that's really why I got into this job. My favorite aspect of it is really just kind of learning to see the world differently. I haven't been to all the places where we have programs, but I've had some really amazing conversations with my colleagues and students who have participated in these programs, and I really find that in conversation with them, I'm developing a much better sense of the world myself, and I hope that young people will have this opportunity too, to start to see the world and themselves differently through their Learning in the World experiences. And it's just there's so much out there that we all hopefully will be able to see as much of it at some point in our lives. So anyway, please be in touch with me. I would love to talk with you and hear from you. You can reach me at litw@andover.edu. My name is Mark Cutler, and I'm the Director of Learning in the World. And you can also find out more at andover.edu/learning/litw. I hope you have a great day, and that we see each other soon. Take care.